Good morning, students. Okay, in last classes we start the chapter fundamental unit of life. That is, that we study what the discovery of cell, definition of cell, basic features of cell, unicellular, multicellular organisms, and we also study what the basic structure of the cell, in which we studied about plasma membrane, cell wall, and cytoplasm. Okay, after that we study about cell organelles, and we cover some cell organelles, total organelles. Firstly, nucleus, cytoplasm. We cover the topic cytoplasm, mitochondria. Sorry, mitochondria. I think the mitochondria also, lysosome, and cell wall and Golgi bodies. Okay, we covered these cell organelles. The pending one is ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, plastids. Okay, these three and plus nucleus is still pending. Okay, today we are going to study about ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, plastids, cell wall, and Golgi bodies. Sorry, and nucleus. Okay, that's it. Firstly, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum, or in short form we say ER. Capital E, capital R. We say full form is endoplasmic reticulum. You can also write ER. Okay, what is endoplasmic reticulum? It is located around the nucleus of the cell. Mostly endoplasmic reticulum क्या है? It is located around the nucleus of the cell. They are large network-like structures. It is large network-like structures. It looks like long tubules, round or oblong bags. Meaning it also looks like tubes. Sometimes it looks like long vesicles, okay, bags. They are of two types. Endoplasmic reticulum is further of two types. One is RER and the second one is SER. The second one is SER. RER meaning smooth endoplasmic reticulum. SER meaning RER meaning rough endoplasmic reticulum. SER meaning smooth endoplasmic reticulum. R for rough and S for smooth. Meaning either rough endoplasmic reticulum, either smooth endoplasmic reticulum. वैसे simply rough और smooth मैं आपको difference बताऊँ तो this board is smooth. This smart board is smooth board. Meaning the surface of this board is smooth. Okay, but if we talk about any surface that some this type structure, meaning that is rough surface. Meaning the surface is not smooth, or you can say the surface is not plain. Okay, we call that rough surface, or you can say in this topic we call that rough endoplasmic reticulum or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So in case of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the surface of, or you can say the layers of, or you can say the vesicles or tubules of endoplasmic reticulum have smooth surface. Okay. But in case of rough endoplasmic reticulum, with the tubules of endoplasmic reticulum, the ribosomes are attached. Small structures, ribosomes are attached that further help in the protein synthesis. And due to the attachment of ribosomes on the surface of endoplasmic tubules of endoplasmic reticulum, that looks like a rough surface. Because इसमें endoplasmic reticulum add हो गए, तो it looks like a rough surface. Okay. इसके बाद functions की बात कर रहे हैं. कहते हैं the main function of the ER, the main function of endoplasmic reticulum is detoxification of poisonous material and exchanging of materials. What is the basic or the main function of the ER? That is detoxification of poisonous materials और एक्सचेंज ऑफ मटेरियल्स. जैसे डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन, मान लो किसी भी बॉडी में कोई टॉक्सिसिटी क्या है फॉर्म हुई है, तो उससे क्या है किसी भी पॉइजनस सब्सटेंस की टॉक्सिसिटी को क्या है ख़त्म करने के लिए उसे डिटॉक्सी मीनिंग रहते उसको हम क्या है ख़त्म कर रहे हैं वहाँ से, तो उसे डिटॉक्सीफाई करने के लिए हम क्या कौन सी सेल ऑर्गेनली हेल्प कर रही है ऑटोमेटिकली, जो हमारी बॉडी का कौन सा सिस्टम हेल्प कर रहा है, कौन सी सेल ऑर्गेनली हेल्प कर रही है सेल्स में मीनिंग एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम। अगर मैं डिटेल में बताऊँ तो डेट इज that is SER, that is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, that helps in the detoxification of poisonous materials. Next, functions of ARIA meaning rough endoplasmic reticulum, meaning that ribosomes are attached on the surface of RER. जो हमारे पास RER होगा उसके सरफेस पे क्या अटैच होंगे, राइबोसोम। So ribosomes are the site of proteins, or you can say basically कहीं पे भी word आपको ribosomes मिल जाता है। Ribosomes directly or indirectly linked with the synthesis of protein or formation of protein. इससे link करने से formation of proteins, or you can say ribosomes acts as a protein factory. So what is the function of RER? It helps in the formation of proteins. Okay, because ribosomes are attached on the surface of RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. So it plays an important role in the formation of proteins. Okay, this is the structure of ribosome. This is the structure of ribosome. I want to provide if surface is plane, then that is SER, then that is SER. If ribosomes are attached on the surface, then that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, meaning RER. Simply, maybe here ribosomes are present, here not, meaning 1 to 2 में present and second में नहीं है, we commonly call it ER, meaning endoplasmic reticulum. Is it clear? So you have to draw the structure. You know, ribosomes may be attached with the cell membrane or the nuclear membrane, or it may be present in three form in cytoplasm, meaning without any attachment. Present in both the cases, it may be attached with the nuclear membrane or cell membrane, and the second one, it may be present freely, you can say it may be scattered freely in the cytoplasm. Next cell organelle that we are going to study about, that is plastids. And firstly we talk about plastids. What are the plastids? Plastids are only present in the plant cells. Plastids are only present in the plant cells, meaning मोस्टली हमारे पास क्या है, जो प्लास्टिड्स होती हैं वो क्या होती है, स्कैटर्ड जो फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट होती हैं. इन केस ऑफ प्लांट्स थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ प्लास्टिड्स आर प्रेजेंट. One of them is chloroplast, one is chloroplast, the second one is chromoplast, the third one is leucoplast. Okay, firstly we talk about chromoplast. Chromoplast meaning colorful plastids that contain colorful pigments like xanthophylls, and they provide color for various flowers and various parts of the plant. If we talk about chloroplast, chloroplast meaning it contains green colored pigment. That meaning chlorophyll. Chloroplast contains chlorophyll. That chlorophyll further capture the sunlight that is useful in photosynthesis process. Okay, next the third हमारे पास क्या है, plastid, that is leucoplast. Leucoplast meaning colorless, or you can say white plastid, either colorless or white plastid. Okay, so plastids with chlorophyll pigment are called as chloroplast. They can be green, red, yellow, and blue depending upon the type of pigment. किसी भी कलर में हो सकती है. हमारे पास क्या है, पिगमेंट पे डिपेंड करता है. अगर क्लोरोफिल है तो ग्रीन पिगमेंट है वो, अगर उसमें कोई जैंथोफिल प्रेजेंट है या कोई भी और कलर प्रेजेंट है तो वो हमारे पास क्या होगा, उसका कलर डिफरेंट होगा, कोई रेड कलर के लिए होगा, कोई येलो कलर के लिए होगा. And you know what are the functions of chloroplast? Chloroplasts are known as kitchen of the cell. Kitchen word को लिखनी है. You all probably daily listen this word. Okay, kitchen. What is the role of kitchen in your home? Okay. What is the role? Your mother cook food in the kitchen, right? Okay. So if we say chloroplast is known as kitchen of the cell, meaning the food that prepared in the plant cell is prepared in the chloroplast. कौन सी सेल ऑर्गेनिज्म के प्लांट में फूड प्रिपेयर किया जा रहा है, that is chloroplast. That's why chloroplast is known as the kitchen of the cell. Is known as the kitchen of the cell because it helps in the synthesis of food by process of photosynthesis. You all know what photosynthesis is. We studied about it in 7th class, also in 8th class. Okay. And next was it leucoplast. क्या है? It helps in storage because it is white in color, colorless pigment. It helps in the storage of materials. What type of material? Like starch, oil, and protein. What type of material? Like starch, oil, and protein. Okay, that is chromoplast. Now what about chromoplast? Chromoplast meaning chromoplast impart colors to the flowers which help in the pollination. Meaning colorful pigment ना. Chromoplast meaning क्या है? Colorful pigment. So chromoplast help in the imparting color to the flowers that further help in the pollination. Process. As a whole, what is pollination? In lower classes we study about the pollination. Pollination meaning क्या है? The transfer of the pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of any flower. What is pollination? The transfer of the pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of any flower for the fertilization process. So some agents help in the pollination like insects. Okay, if flowers are colorful, attractive, insects will sit at that flower that is more attractive, more colorful. When insects sit on the flower, the legs of insect collects pollen grain from that flower and it transfers pollen grain to other flower for the process of fertilization, or you can say pollination. This is all about how chloroplast plays an important role in case of pollination. Okay, that's the structure of chloroplast. This is the structure of chloroplast. You have to draw this strenum and cranium where food is formed. Chloroplast is also double membrane, or you can say this membrane structure. It also contains its own DNA and ribosomes. हमारे पास chloroplast है, it also contains its own DNA. इसमें भी क्या है? अपना DNA प्रेजेंट होता है, अपना जेनेटिक मटेरियल होता है. तो हमारे पास कितनी ऑर्गेनेल्स होगी that have their own DNA? One is nucleus, second one is mitochondria, and the third one is chloroplast. Okay, and next हमने सिंपल डायग्राम आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी अपनी नोटबुक पर बनाई हुई है. मैंने आपको पूरी डिस्प्ले है वो सेंड की हुई थी. तो हमें वही डायग्राम फॉलो करनी है फिर डेली हमें वो बनाने में. Okay, what are vacuoles? Vacuoles meaning storage tracts, or you can say storage host of the cell. It can store any type of solid, liquid material. Vacuoles are large and porous. Okay, आगे जो हम प्लांट और एनिमल सेल में डिफरेंसेस करते हैं वहाँ पे बात आ गई कि vacuoles are present in large sized and less in number in case of plant cells, but vacuoles are present in small sized and more in number in case of animal cells. Okay, that's it. This is vacuole. This is also vacuole, meaning the empty space that covered by a chloroplast membrane of vacuole we call it vacuole. Where anything waste material, useful material is stored. Okay. And the next, the last cell organelle that we are going to study is nucleus. the cell, or you can say nucleus is the structure that controls all the functions of the cell, that is brain of the cell. Like in our body, all the functions are controlled by our brain. Same in case of the cells, all the functions, all the working of cell organelles are controlled by the nucleus. Okay, it is very important organelle of the cell as it regulates all the activities of the cells. Why it is important? Because it regulates all the activities of the cell. Okay, next, nucleus further consists of small spherical body. That is nucleus. That is nucleus. What is nucleus? It is a part of nucleus. Firstly, it is a part, meaning it is present inside the nucleus. Okay, it is known as factory of ribosomes. Why it is known as factory of ribosomes? Because protein synthesis takes place in the nucleus. What is the main function of nucleus? It contains ribosomes, so protein formation takes place here. So it is known as the factory of proteins. Next, third thing that is present in the nucleus, chromosomes. What are the chromosomes? Chromosomes are the thread-like structures that present, or you can say that scattered in the nucleus. These are just thread-like structures. Okay. Now they are vehicle of genes, meaning chromosomes carry genes. Chromosomes carry small structure genes, and genes further carry as a characters, and they transfer these characters from one generation to next generation, or you can say from parents to their children. इसकी एक एग्जांपल ले लो. कई बार क्या है, घर पे आप सुनते हो कि यार इस बच्चे की आइज़ क्या है अपने मम्मी पर है, और नाक क्या है अपने पापा पे है, कुछ भी ऐसी बातें. दैट इज मीनिंग ड्यू टू ट्रांसफर ऑफ करैक्टर्स. ड्यू टू क्या है, जेनेटिक्स. मीनिंग क्या है, जो अब उसके मम्मी पापा के जो करैक्टर्स हैं वो क्या है उसमें ट्रांसफर हुए हैं. देन वट विच सेल ऑर्गेनली और विच पार्ट ऑफ द सेल हेल्प इन दिस ट्रांसफर ऑफ करैक्टर्स? दैट इज क्रोमोसोम्स. Chromosomes carry genes, and single one gene carry one character and transfer it to the next generation. Okay, now the structure of the nucleus that you have to draw. And this is the simplest structure of the nucleus. Firstly, double membrane wall. That is nuclear wall that consists of pores. We call it nuclear pore. Nuclear membrane में present है, so we call it nuclear pore. In the center, thread-like structures present that are chromosomes, and here a spherical body present that is nucleus. That is nucleus. Okay. So with this, all the cell organelles of this chapter is completed. The last topic, that is differences between plant cell and animal cell, and the differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Okay. Two types of differences are pending. If we talk about the differences between the plant cell and animal cell, simply बिल्कुल सिंपल डिफरेंस है. जो आपने जितनी भी स्ट्रक्चर में हमें क्या डिफरेंसेस की हैं, इतने सारे के सारे हम क्या इसमें राइट डाउन कर देंगे. तो फर्स्टली आपके पास क्या है, प्लांट सेल एनिमल सेल की बात करें तो फर्स्ट डिफरेंस क्या आ जाएगा, सेल वॉल. Cell wall is present only in the plant cells and absent in case of animal cells. Plastids present only in the plant cells and absent in case of animal cells. The third one क्या आ जाएगा आपके पास, जो प्लांट सेल है इसमें और कौन सी ऑर्गेनली है जो क्या है प्रेजेंट थी, या तो कोई डिफरेंस था. दैट इज वैक्यूल्स. Vacuoles are present in large size and less in number in case of plant cells, and vacuoles are present in small size and more in number in case of animal cells. Okay, you can also draw diagrams with if meaning question is for 5 marks, you can draw the diagram also with the differences. Okay, the next difference, that is between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. As a pro meaning, pro meaning previous, which is बहुत पुरानी है हमारे पास, that is prokaryotic. Prokaryotic meaning is a well defined nucleus are not present. One basic characteristic of prokaryotic is well defined nucleus is absent, meaning nucleus is without nuclear membrane. वो क्या scattered हुआ है, without nuclear membrane है, simple in structure है, it contain a single chromosome. Nucleus क्या है absent है because nucleus is scattered in the cytoplasm. Size क्या है generally क्या होगा, small होगा. अगर हम बात करें ना तो eukaryotic meaning जो एडवांस सेल्स आ रही है, यूकैरियोटिक के केस में क्या हो जाएगा हमारे पास हमारे पास क्या है, जो वेल डिफाइंड न्यूक्लियस क्या है, प्रेजेंट होता है। मीनिंग न्यूक्लियस कंटेन्स न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन। ओके, जैसे कॉम्प्लेक्स होगा स्ट्रक्चर में, इट कंटेन्स मोर देन वन क्रोमोसोम, न्यूक्लियस इज प्रेजेंट, they are generally large in size. If we have to take example in case of prokaryotic cell, we can take example of bacteria. Okay, in case of eukaryotic cell, you can take example of plants and animal cells. Okay, so with this we have completed cell chapter, the fundamental unit of life. If still you have any problem in this chapter, you can message or call me. Okay, thank you.